about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really.
Hello friends and enemies, welcome back to Happy For Now. It's me, Isabel, here with a intro to a vlog. So I'm gonna do, I think, a 24-hour, but we'll see how this goes. It may go a little longer, but 24-ish hour reading thing where I read step-family romances. So I don't think I've actually ever read any of these, first of all, which is wild, but here we are. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna read probably, honestly, one of the taboos I'm not super into, so let's see if I can find a book I like. I do have like a loose TBR. I'm not gonna share it with you. Instead, we're just gonna go book by book as I read them, because who knows how many I'm gonna get through. But first, I'm going to be reading The Black Fox by Brianna Hale, and I will be starting an audiobook that is pretty short called Picture Perfect by Evangeline. What? Why my brain? Wow. Anyways, Anderson. So yeah, I am very excited. I will check in with y'all in a little bit. I have to go run a couple errands down south of us, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will check in as I read these books. But the audiobook Picture Perfect is only like just under an hour, so I'm gonna finish the audiobook I'm currently listening to, which has under 40 minutes left, start that up, so I should finish that early this morning, and then I will update you on my thoughts. But for now, let's go to Books A Million. I have to go pick up 2 mangas that I forgot to order. Your girl's a mess. It's fine. I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, so I finished Picture Perfect on my errands. This was like 5 out of 5 on the Steam, okay? But a like 3 out of 5 on the plot. It's very quick. It's a 3-hour audiobook. It took me under an hour to listen to. It's not bad. So it is, their parents got married when they were older, and they briefly lived together like in college age. Nothing ever happened. She like walked in on him in the shower, and then they do a photo shoot for a book that is about Kama Sutra stuff. And that involves them touching each other in the places. So I liked, like, that part was really hot. Really hot. But then the way the plot like came together at the end to like bring them together was like just clumsy. Not my favorite. So 5 out of 5 Steam, 3 out of 5 plot. So we ended up at a 3-star, but 5 out of 5 on the Steam. Plot was just not there enough. I think I would have rather it just ended, honestly, after the photo shoot, instead of giving us plot. And said like they were together or whatever. But yeah, not too bad for a taboo romance, personally. You know, I don't think I've really read step family romances before, so this was definitely interesting for me. Didn't hate it by any means, but it was just different. And yeah, I don't know, it was fine. It was a good start. But now I've started Tijin's Fallen in Crest High, which is from 2012 apparently. And this is a stepbrother romance. Her mom gets a divorce and moves in with this guy who has 2 stepsons, and they're her age. And so like, again, there's no family blood in this. I don't think I can go quite that taboo. But I just started that for a little bit while I did a couple things before I sit down to read a book. But I already got thrown out of the story so fast, because at one point she says that the character has spiked hair like a badass, and all I'm envisioning is boy bands. And like, they're not badass, we know that, but that is all I can see. That is all I can see now, so that's great. So far it's just a really overly dramatic romance that is what would be new adult probably if we had that category, but I have a whole rant on why I don't think that category will ever happen anyways, / why it probably shouldn't happen. But what I'm saying is, yeah, it's interesting. I don't hate it. We are about to get a big storm through. I'm going to go curl up with Angus on the couch probably for it, to make sure he's good to go, and start The Black Fox. So I will be back to update you on that. I'm gonna be bopping around a lot of books probably during this. So we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all, I just finished The Black Fox by Brianna Hale, and Tamika's determined that I am never gonna buy Brianna Hale I love. I disagree, because I did enjoy the protege. And the cat is currently rubbing on my camera arm, so here, oh, there's the tail. Anyways, I just finished this up. This is like a 100-page novella. It's by no means bad. I just was frustrated because she would drop like these little hints of like plotting and then never pay off on it, and then at the end we got like this big reveal that had zero payoff. It just was not, that part was not great in my opinion. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. 3.5, great smut, absolutely great smut. Some great belt choking, do not try at home, but whew, it was hot. And some other stuff that was just real hot, but lacking in other ways. Like I said, I feel like with a retelling, I expect a little more plot to the story and some background of like the storyline. Whereas this just gave us like, he got cursed, he ran off and became basically Zorro, the Black Fox. And that's it. Like, I don't want to spoil the end of what the reveal is. And it is her mom's new husband, but she's 18, so it's her stepdad kind of. So yeah, it was steamy, that's for sure, very steamy. So that part, not bad. It was the other bits that I didn't love. Yeah. So yeah, that's done. I am also still listening. I'm about 60% through Fallen Crest High. It's very interesting, and I just downloaded 2 more step family romances. So I will probably read the Jessica Kane one in his custody after my live show tonight, and then tomorrow finish up Fallen Crest High and maybe read 1 more. We'll see how far I get. Honestly, this is a trope that I don't gravitate towards usually, but I'm like finding it's not been a bad time so far, so maybe I'll try it a few more often. I don't know. I guess we'll have my big revelation at the end of the vlog if I would read more of this or not, so I'll talk to you in a little bit. So I finished another one. I finished Fallen Crest High by Tejan, whatever. I finished this. 3 stars. Not great. It's not great. It's a CW drama of a book from 2012, and I still am not over he had his hair spiked in a badass way. No. I'm sure it's a great series. I'm sure it's really fun and dramatic and just over the top, because that's what I got out of this book. I just didn't really care for it at the end of the day. So 3 stars. It's not the worst or anything. It's just, I walked away like, okay. But I did start another one. So I started this, Tell Me Pretty Lies by Charlie Rose. This is like their parents were together and now they're divorced. So there's that. So it is still kind of taboo. But I think it would be more taboo if their parents were together still. Anyways, I'm listening to that. It definitely seems like a bully romance for the most part. A lot of the stepbrother ones are bully romances, I'm noticing. And then last night I read like, I don't know, 10 pages of Jessica Kane's In His Custody. The opening's real weird, very Jessica Kane, but I do plan to finish that tonight. And then I've just decided that I was going to extend this through the weekend, so it's Saturday right now, and I'm going to keep reading these through Sunday, and then I'll wrap the vlog up because I'm having fun. Even though like none of them have been like spectacular, I'm still having a blast reading them, so we're just gonna keep rolling with it, and then I'll wrap it up tomorrow and we'll see my final decision if I would avoid this trope or if it's one that I'm like going to actively seek out, or am I in the square in the middle of indifference on it, which very well could be the case. Honestly, I'm not sure yet. So I will talk to you in a little bit. I'm gonna go get sushi for dinner, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun Saturday night. Okay, hi, it's Monday. Yesterday I did not film a thing, but I did read Mint Chocolate Volume 1, which is a step-sibling manga romance. They have crushes on each other in high school, and their parents end up getting married. So far it's been really cute. I'm gonna try and read Volume 2, not Volume 1, Volume 2 today. I give Volume 1 4 stars. I'm also, how far am I? I didn't get audiobook time yesterday, so that's part of the problem. I'm 17% through Tell Me Pretty Lies. It's okay, but I started one that I got wrecked from Heather at Booktubes, which is Resurrection by Siobhan Davis. This is a reverse harem dark romance set in high school. Book one cannot be read as a standalone, but I will finish book one and like wrap the vlog and tell you if I'm gonna continue. Anyways, I started that and I'm actually surprised I went to sleep because it was one of those ones where I was like, I could just not put this down and stay up all night. Really, really good. But today I gotta film and get a bunch of content ready for the week and finish this vlog. So I will be back to check in with you and wrap up any more step sibling romances I read. I'm still, like I said, waiting to see how Resurrection's a step sibling romance. I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope y'all are enjoying this. But yeah, Sunday was literally like pajamas on the couch all day kind of day, watching movies, and it was exactly what I needed. So I'm really glad we did it. Anyways, yeah, I want to go get filming done so that I can read Resurrection really badly. So I finished the next one on this, and I don't know how I feel about Pretty Little Lies. Tell Me Pretty Lies? Whatever. This one by Charlie Rose. I gave it 3 stars, but honestly, this might be like a 2-star read. Yeah. I was lost for half of the book, and I was like paying attention while I listened really hard because I felt so lost. And then I just feel like the whole, like, they're kind of step family. Like, I don't know. I think I had different expectations for step siblings, let me put it that way, than what I've found so far in these books. So yeah, I finished Tell Me Pretty Lies, 3-star. I would read another book by Charlie Rose, but this just wasn't like 100% it for me. And I'm curious to see if I read something else by her. If you have a book by Charlie Rose you really like, let me know and I will check that out. We'll see. We'll see. This one had like a weird murder mystery element to it, which I didn't hate. And that was like not terrible, but the rest of it was not great. Well, not great, it just was different. And then let me see how far I am in Resurrection, which I'm really enjoying. So I'm 57% through Resurrection, and I'm really liking this one a lot. But again, the same thing with the stepfamily element. It's just not that like prevalent, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I'm very curious to see where this one's going, and I know that it ends in a cliffhanger, so I will probably be reading books 2 and 3 in my next reading vlog. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I am almost done with this vlog though. I've got literally Resurrection to finish and that's it. So I will be doing that in a little bit, and then I will be going from there. I've got to run back to the grocery store this afternoon. I realized I forgot some stuff for dinner, so that'll be a fun time. And yeah, I think that's all I have going on. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, so I finished the last book. If you hear that, that's Angus. He's very mad at me because I'm upstairs right now and not downstairs with him. But I wanted to wrap you up because I finished the last book. So I finished Resurrection by Siobhan Davis. Give this a 4.5. I really enjoyed this. It doesn't end a cliffhanger. It is not a standalone story. And Heather from Booktubes wrecked this to me. She wrecked this to me, and I went ahead and checked with her about book 3 she put down because of a really traumatic rape to a character. FYI, there's a lot of content warnings for this book also. There's gang violence and guns and murder and assault and a kidnapping of a child, all sorts of stuff. This is a really dark book, but I loved it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It also employed the step sibling trope in the way that like the parents get married again later in life, and they're kind of already at each other's throats before that happens. So it is a very much enemies to lovers. I'll be right back. Okay, oh no, let me grab my coffee. I've returned. Angus is quiet for now. We'll see how long this lasts, but I wanted to wrap you up because like this was a fun reading vlog. I know I said I was gonna do 24 hours and it turned into like a couple days because I was really enjoying the books. Well, enjoying certain ones a lot, and I just kept wanting to read some of the other ones I'd picked out. But yeah, this was interesting. I think this is a trope that I didn't actively avoid, but never really sparked my interest, and now I'm a little more interested in it than I was coming into this. I'd be curious to read some more stepdad ones, but I feel like all of them, they all have some sort of creepy element to them, don't they? Like, they just have to. Because how else would that work? Yeah, I don't think it works otherwise. But I will say I'm definitely never gonna avoid step sibling now, like especially when it's a situation where it's older kids and not your like you've been siblings since you were 5, because that would be weird. But like if you're at high school, college, and your parents get married, that's fine. So yeah, I ended up reading 5 books for this. No, 6 books for this, so not too bad. I would say if I was gonna rank them, I think Fallen Crest High was the worst / least enjoyable for me. Tell Me Pretty Lies by Charlie Rose was the second least enjoyable. I found that plot really convoluted, honestly, at the end of the day, and kind of confusing. Picture Perfect by Evangeline Anderson was a solid 3. It is a very dirty book. That's really what you're there for, is for smut. So if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get out of this one. Then The Black Fox is like high middle of the pack for me. I really did enjoy aspects of this book, but I wanted it to be longer, and it really suffered for its length, in my opinion. And then the top 2 that I read was Mint Chocolate Volume 1 by Mamie Orikasi. Maybe I said that right, I don't know, I'm not Googling it, we're gonna roll with it. And Resurrection by Saban Davis, which I just finished, and I do plan to read book 2 in that series very, very soon. But that's it for this vlog. If you made it this far, tell me your favorite step family romance, and tell me or drop a coffin emoji, because I've got my skull cup, in the comments for me. And yeah, let me know if there's a specific theme you want to see in another reading vlog. I'm happy to do this. I love kind of diving into random genre / trope situations like this, especially ones that are like kind of ones I've not read a lot of. So let me know in the comments, and I will see y'all in just a few days in my next video. Bye.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions.